What vegetable can you eat just 1 cup of a day and it add 11 healthy years to your life? Hey, it's Coach Maggie, Certified Health and Lifestyle. And I read an article yesterday that really sort of blew my mind a little bit. So think about this. By simply adding this one vegetable, eating it every day, 1 cup, it could add 11 healthy years to your life. Do you want to know what that vegetable is? It's dark leafy greens. Now, you may go, seriously? That's what I thought, because I like dark leafy greens. But that's what this article was saying, and I thought, oh my goodness. But a study was done at Rush University of 1,000 adults. I want to make sure I got my numbers right. And they said after doing this study, they found that the people that ate 1 serving of dark leafy greens, they were 11 years younger. They appeared 11 years younger cognitively. So what does that mean? That means we're talking about brain health. So we're talking about things like memory. So remembering names, numbers, people, okay? We're talking about being able to recall information, being more productive. Just all of these things that connect with aging. But again, those that ate 1 cup, they appeared 11 years healthier than the group that hardly ever or never ate dark leafy greens. So you may say, well, what are dark leafy greens? What does that mean? So we're talking spinach, we're talking arugala, I like that in salad. We're talking collards, mustard greens, kale is another one. And so these are dark in color. So that green it's a superfood, these foods. And so the people that ate them appeared younger, not just a year, not just 2 years, but 11 years when they looked at their brain health. I want that. Now the study went on to say that half of the people, by the time they reach 85, half of Americans have Alzheimer's. That should be enough sending us right away to the store to buy healthy spinach, kale, arugala, all of those vegetables, collards. Now, before I quit, there is one slight caveat I need to add. Some people are sensitive. It's been reported that 1 in 10 people have a sensitivity to these vegetables because they do have oxalates. They are high in oxalates. Now they are nutritious, they're amazing, but oxalates is a compound in a lot of plants, even including almonds and beets. But in dark leafy greens, they are pretty high. If you steam or boil them, you're gonna get rid of those oxalates. So collards and mustard greens, you're gonna cook, and you're definitely going to, cook them, and it won't even be an issue. Now, I learned something because I do eat collard greens. They're good, and they are so powerfully wonderful. And right now, I have some in my freezer. But I didn't realize the concern about the oxalates, so the juice that I cooked them in, it's with the collards. So when I defrost them, I'm going to dump that. So what you cook them in or boil them in, you want to dump, because that's where all the oxalates go, and you don't want that in your food. Now, when we get to spinach and the arugula and the kale, you still need to cook it to get rid of the oxalates. So you could steam or you could boil them. And again, dump the water out. Now you may think, well, that doesn't sound all that appetizing, but I happen to like those also in my smoothies. So that's the perfect way to get those nutrients by, again, just dumping out and then pouring it off and then freezing, okay? So you could, and really about a third of a cup, half of a cup, and then put that in a smoothie. Now, does that mean I won't ever have spinach raw in a salad or kale or arugula? No, it just means that might not be something I want to do day in and day out. So for me, maybe a few days a week, I do add it to my salads. But the rest of the time, then I go ahead and boil it, freeze it, and put it in a smoothie, and I don't even know it's there. So this is a way to get some nutrients in your diet. And I was out in the yard, I just came in to do this, and I've got my mustard seeds, I've got my collards. You see how dark? Okay, so that's why these are so healthy. And then there's lots of different kinds of kale. So these are easy to grow, they're not expensive, and consider buying them the next time you go to the store, as well as when you get ready to start gardening, pick up a pack. They're easy to grow, you can pick and eat them as you want them. So again, this is Coach Maggie. Have a wonderful and blessed day.